Okay, so we're having a problem with the stove eye not working. Sometimes it'd heat, sometimes it wouldn't, and a lot of times it's your receptacle. These are the receptacles that the ailment plugs into. So either there's a short or it got too hot and melted that receptacle. There's a plastic thing like this the wires sit in. So I bought a kit. This is a receptacle kit. You can get these a lot of different places online. So the first thing I'm going to do, take out your stove eye, take out your drip tray, and there's going to be a small screw right here that holds that receptacle on. Oh, and also this kit came with two different styles of receptacle, so it's got that screw hole there, and then there's one with like a folded lip screw hole. So it's kind of a universal kit, and this one you have to splice the wires. Comes with some shrink tube, everything you need. So tools you're going to need if you're going to splice is a soldering iron, wire cutter, wire stripper, and a heat gun. Okay, so back to this. So you got that off of there. Then next, on this one, it's a Frigidaire. It may be different on your stove, but you're going to open your oven. You're going to lift straight up on this, or you may have to take out screws with the Frigidaire. There's these two screws, I already took them out. Up under here, see here there's 3 screws, 1, 2, and 3, but then in a different spot, a little further back, there's 2. There's one there and one there. So on this model, you do the 2 screws, and then this is going to lift up. And let's see what the problem is here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it melted. We had a big pot on there for like canning, and we had it boiling for hours and hours and hours. It was like a 5-gallon pot, and a lot of that heat must transfer through the stove eye into here where it's screwed in, and it transferred that heat and burnt it. Look at that wire. So that's not good. I think they'd have some sort of heat shield in there, but that's what I gotta fix. So then you're gonna need a piece of wood or something. Like with this one, I'm gonna just stick a piece of wood right here, prop that open. And before you even start doing this, either unplug your stove or come over here and shut your breaker off like I did. Alright, so all I got to do now, cut these wires. Okay, before you put your receptacle all together, you may want to check these connectors. So I notice with mine they're really tight. So before you install them, make sure you can push the connector onto the burner stove eye. Like this one will not go on there for nothing. So you may have to bend them tabs up a little bit. These tabs right here. So it slides on to, because once you assemble this, it's going to be harder to bend them tabs up. There you go. So make sure they slide on. Okay, so there's a little assembly required with these. Take your wires, see how that terminal's facing, face it that way, and insert it into the holes. So make sure both of these, with that side is facing inwards. So this one goes this way, like that. This one goes this way, and you're like that. Okay, so I got the wires inserted. And once you push them in there, they just snap in, they stay in there. And then I got the correct receptacle part put on there, and I just soldered the wires. So you want to make sure you put your shrink tubing on before you start soldering. So I'm just going to slip these up over those connections. Take the heat gun to them. Down, let's get this wooden piece of wood out of here and lower this down. Get this screwed in there, and we'll be done with that repair, and I'm going to try it out. Got that in there. I'm going to go ahead and put the still valve back in, and I hope I got enough clearance. I did test fit, but this will plug in there, but it can be a little tricky sometimes. Okay, so I think that is in there because it slipped right down in there. So I'm gonna turn the stove on, turn my breaker back on, and go ahead and try this out. It should get hot real quick if it's working good. Feel a little bit of heat started. Yep, it's getting hot. So we had a real loose connection because of that burnt up fitting. Melted. Oh yeah, she's getting hot. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to open your oven door and put them 2 screws in up under here. Then you're all set.